I want to provide a quality product for my customer. It's not just about how many I can sell or how many I can put up in a year. I feel extremely fortunate to be in a position where not only am I a home builder and a business owner, but also I get the opportunity to truly build my customer their dream home. There's a point where I go to the site and envision myself inside the home I'm about to build and the opportunity that I get to create on that piece of property. Sometimes lots full of trees and it just looks like a big brush pile, and have that moment to envision in my head, tomorrow, this is all gonna change, and that everything that I've just spent months creating with the customer is gonna start becoming real tomorrow morning. You ever wonder what it takes to build a high-quality custom home? Let me show you. It's Wednesday. Today is an exciting day. E&H Excavation's on the site. We get to start another custom home.
We're here on top of Spiral Ridge. We're at the end of the road. We have two sites side by side, and within about a week, this whole site's gonna look completely different.
On this particular project, E&H is our excavator. They do 95% of all of our excavating, and there's reasons for that. For instance, this site we're on a top of a hill at the very top, putting two houses on a rock. And not only does he have the vision to see how we're gonna get that done, but he brings the equipment. The excavator on this site is very large. The excavator who has just a little mini excavator and is gonna wheel in and dig your house is not gonna do what we need to do to create what's gonna happen on this site.
Before I showed up, the homeowner, the builder, they've went through and they've put ribbon on the trees in a perimeter that they want to see all of the trees gone. We flag everything so we don't have any confusion as to which trees go. If it's in the ribboned area, then we don't have any conversations because it's already happened. It's gone. It's that simple.
One of the machines we use to take down trees is a big 330 excavator. The rock that we're gonna build this house on, that machine won't even know it's there. One of the most exciting parts of the beginning of a build is the day when you start clearing the lot. Especially in a lot that's got a lot of trees. Especially one that's got big trees. 110-foot tree going, oh, pow, to the ground. And you know the neighbors around are going, what the heck is going on down the street, right? So it can be quite the day.
In the last 4 hours, we're sitting at about 90% of our trees taken down. This machine has been definitely the right choice for what we did today. So it kind of puts us ahead of the game for tomorrow. I'm really happy with the size of the brush pile. The size of the brush pile tells you how hard you worked today. So it was awesome.
We're here on day 2 of our project, and today we're going to start the hammering process. We're moving from the tree removal process that started yesterday into the hammering process today. Jeremiah arrived here early this morning. Every day they show up with their service truck and all their equipment gets lubed and oiled and everything's checked to make sure that that equipment's going to work efficiently for the day. Today, they're going to put the hammer on, get prepared to start going into rock mode on this particular project. In the world of hammers, there's little and there's big. And the one that we have that we're using on this site is considered a big hammer.
This morning we're gonna get started at taking the first shelf off of this decomposing granite.
We got probably one of the biggest hammers in the region. It's about an 8,000 pound hammer. As you can see, it does some serious destruction when we need it to. Right now, what we're doing is we're knocking off this huge rock shelf and get this area nice and flat so we can start digging foundation for cement to come in.
There's a project going a couple blocks away from us that they brought in a hammer, and they spent 3 weeks down there going tink, 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 tink with a little hammer. But the reality is that that hammer cost $1,000 a week to rent, and you got a guy on a machine for 3 weeks running it. It cost $6 grand for that hammer to drive from one spot to the other, and a whole lot more to operate that hammer because it hooks to a lot bigger machine. But when you look at the cost of handling the rock for the site, we're gonna do in 1.5 days what they did in 3 weeks. When you look at the cost of that, we're gonna do it for half the cost.
We are having a problem with the thumb on the excavator. The pin keeps wanting to slide out. If that thumb comes swinging down after that pin comes out, it can start tearing off a bunch of hydraulic hoses, and it can do a lot of damage to the hammer, and that would put us down for who knows how long just so we can get everything repaired. Let's go pound some rock.
Over the course of the next few days, we'll get the main rock pulled out and out of the way, and then bring the water line into the building. We'll bring the sewer line out of the building, and then finish the excavation for the building itself. Once all those excavation operations are completed, the site's ready to turn over to the foundation crew, but that's a story for next time.